The Harmattan of 2009 arrived early that year, the kind that dried your lips, bleached your skin, and left white dust on everything. Even the goats looked like they had applied powder. Cars and buses lined the dusty road leading to Ijebu-Ode, where Uncle Tayo's compound stood like a proud king, wide, welcoming, always filled with different people and activities. Before we dive in, if you love nostalgic African stories like this, make sure you subscribe to Didi Whispers so you never miss a new episode. And don't forget to like this video if it brings back your childhood Christmas memories. Now, let's begin. Bisi and Korede, Uncle Tayo's niece and nephew, arrived first, squeezed in the back seat of their father's RAV4 Jeep, the one that was always buzzing with Kwam1 Fuji music. As they entered the compound, Bisi inhaled deeply. Ah, smell of firewood, smell of jollof rice and chicken, smell of Christmas. Children were already running around the compound with bare feet, shouting greetings. Bisi has come. Korede has grown so big. See how tall you are. Mama Ronke, Uncle Tayo's wife, stood in the middle of the compound, hands on her hips, shouting cooking instructions like a soldier. Someone stirred that pot. You go and wash those tomatoes. And who kept this pepper here? Are you trying to blind somebody? The arrival of each family was an event. Car doors opened, greetings exploded, hugs flew everywhere, and the compound grew louder with each person. The sound of laughter, the smell of jollof simmering in a big iron pot, the taste of zobo cooling in clay pots. It could only be December at Uncle Tayo's house. By evening, every room was filled. Mattresses were on the floor, children shared beds, and older cousins claimed bragging rights by sleeping on the balcony. As Bisi settled into her space, she whispered, "This Christmas will be so much fun. I can feel it already." Little did she know, she was absolutely correct. Every year, the cousins performed at the village pavilion on Christmas Day. This year's theme, a Nigerian Christmas of peace. Dara and Pelumi, self-appointed directors, forced everyone into different roles. Bisi, you'll be narrator. Korede, you will play the stubborn shepherd. Pelumi, you are the talking drum. Rehearsals began under the mango tree. Everything was going smoothly until Korede messed things up, as usual. He kicked a football too hard and it flew straight into the big pot of stew cooling outside. Stew decorated Mama Ronke's wrapper like polka dots. Everybody froze. The world stood still. Not even Harmattan breeze moved. Mama Ronke slowly turned. "Korede, come here." The boy did not wait to hear more. He took off running as if chased by village masquerades. The whole compound burst into chaotic laughter, except Mama Ronke. That night, Korede was given punishment. Wash plates for the entire compound. He grumbled loudly enough for everyone to hear. This punishment passed the crime now. One night, after the adults slept, the cousins planned their most daring adventure. Sneaked to the village square to watch the youth rehearse for the Christmas carnival. Sneaking in a Nigerian compound, however, is impossible. A lot of chaos would be happening at the same time. Either doors that creak, or floors that squeak, or uncles that snore like generators, or aunties that hear everything. But adventure called. So at midnight, like a line of ants, the cousins tiptoed through the back door. They were halfway out when Korede tripped over a bucket. The entire village probably heard it. A flashlight snapped on. It was Aunty Funke, looking like she had been waiting for them. "And where do you think you are going at this demon's hour?" They all started looking like cats caught their tongues. They couldn't say anything. They tried to escape. They failed. Aunty Funke gave them another punishment. They had to wake up as early as 5 a.m. in the morning and fetch water in all the drums and pots in the house, sweep and clean the whole compound. You would think this was the end of their mischief. But no, these were cousins. Cousins never stop. Christmas period is the only time they get to carry out their mischief together. Christmas Eve came with excitement and disaster, both at once. The compound was decorated with shiny Christmas strips that they sell in Lagos market, plastic flowers from last year, decorated shiny balls, stars, tiny plastic Father Christmas hanging from trees, old Christmas cards taped to the walls. But suddenly, disaster struck. The generator refused to start. And in the festive season, this meant one thing. The entire Christmas Eve party was at risk. No music, no lighting, no celebration. The adults panicked. The men gathered around the generator like doctors around a patient. No, shake the choke. Pour more fuel. Pour more oil. Change the plug. Children stood, watching helplessly. All the noise, all the shouting, all the instructions, but the generator remained silent. The compound felt suddenly empty. Bisi looked around, heart sinking. Christmas Eve cannot just spoil like this. Then, Grandma Ireti stepped forward. With or without generator, she said, "We will celebrate. Christmas is not light. Christmas is people." And that was the moment everything changed. Grandma told the children to bring lanterns and kerosene lamps. Aunty Funke found candles and stuck them inside empty bottles. Uncle Tayo brought out his talking drum and called everyone to the courtyard. The Harmattan night was cold, but lanterns glowed like tiny suns. Then, the celebration began. Children danced barefoot on the dusty ground. The youth group performed Christmas songs. Aunties clapped offbeat. Uncles tried to dance like they were young again. Everyone laughed. Bisi narrated the Christmas play they rehearsed. Korede, as the stubborn shepherd, made everybody laugh until their stomachs hurt. Pelumi beat the talking drum with so much passion the whole village clapped. For the first time in years, without generator noise, they could hear the crickets, the wind, the laughter, the joy. It felt like the exact kind of Christmas everyone remembered from long ago. Did you ever experience a Christmas like this? Leave a comment below. Later that night, as everyone sat around the lanterns eating puff-puff and suya, Uncle Tayo cleared his throat. "Let this be a lesson," he said. "Christmas is not about the things we lose. It's about the people we have." And as the children leaned against each other, tired but happy, Grandma Ireti smiled. "This," she whispered, "is the December they will remember." By the next morning, the generator magically started after all the stress, but nobody cared anymore because the best Christmas moment had already happened. In the glow of lanterns, beneath the stars, surrounded by love, Bisi wrote in her diary that night, "I used to think Christmas was about gifts, food, and music. But now I know Christmas is about people, about family, people who laugh with you, shout at you, annoy you, punish you, play with you, and love you deeply. People like family." And that is how the Christmas of 2009 at Uncle Tayo's house became a December to remember. If this story warmed your heart, hit the like button. Comment below. What's your most memorable Christmas moment? What would you be doing this Christmas? Would you be traveling, visiting family, or just be home alone? Don't forget to subscribe to Didi Whispers for more nostalgic African folktales. Thank you for listening. See you in the next story.